Now it's the home stretch of the Australian Open 2024. 4 contenders in the men's categories are looking to bring it home. And we've spoken about one extensively. And there are 3 young guns, all in their 20s, who could prove to be a thorn in the flesh for Novak Djokovic. Jannik Sinner, Daniil Medvedev and the controversial Alexander Zverev. Let's begin with Novak Djokovic's imminent threat, and that's from the Sinner on the court. Just 2 wins away from his first major title. He's on the cusp of something massive. In a tournament that took unexpected twists and turns, he has been invincible so far. Sinner hasn't lost or dropped a single set yet, compared to Novak, who's dropped 3 en route. Sinner's a flawless campaign that looks near perfect. Now, one way to look at it, he's looking very confident heading into the clash against Novak. The other way to look at this is that he hasn't been tested just as yet, and that could be a cause for concern. But he is looking forward to the contest. In fact, he said that, to be honest, he will not be able to control the controllable, which is giving 100%, having the right attitude. That's all he can do, fighting for every ball. And then we see the outcome. Now, he also says that it really doesn't matter who the opponent is. Now, the attitude clearly is in place. Once you head into a match thinking you are up against a 24 slam winner, the battle is almost lost. He's not concerned about who's across the net. And there's a reason for that. When he entered 2023, Sinner had a 9-21 record against top 10 players in the world, meaning he won 9 matches and lost 21 when he was up against them. Last year, he turned it all around, from 21 losses and 9 wins to now just 6 losses and 13 wins, a couple of those coming over Novak himself. Only Djokovic has had a better record than him last year. Now, Sinner will, of course, remember the moment exactly 2 years ago, right here at the Australian Open. Sinner lost the quarterfinals against Stefanos Tsitsipas, and following that heartbreak, Sinner seems to have flipped a switch. He parted ways with his long-standing coach and team. Riccardo Piatti was mentoring him back from the time he was 13. Now, this would have really taken some resolve to come to this decision. Enter head coach Simon Vagnozzi, and soon entered a new and improved Sinner, revamped, rejuvenated and rebranded. Even his opponent Medvedev said that if he had to pick a finalist, he would tremble facing one who hasn't dropped a single set, like Sinner. In fact, he says that if I'm 100% honest with you, if you ask me who do I want to play? Novak, well, he hasn't lost here. And if I had to go with crazy stats, Jannik, who has not lost a set even when he's 5-1 down in the tiebreak. So that's the sort of level and energy that a Sinner brings to the court. Which brings me to the next semi-finalist, world number 3, Daniil Medvedev, who has often drawn the ire of fans during the matches. And again, he loves the hatred that he gets. It doesn't bother him, which builds into the character we are sketching for you. Impulsive, unpredictable and crazy. The perfect 3 words that can possibly describe Medvedev. Now, back in 2021, he pulled off the popular dead fish celebration where he dropped to the ground after he beat Novak Djokovic in a straight set shocker at the US Open. He told the press these are moments he wants to be recognized by more than the achievements themselves.
I don't like for sure to be known for, let's say, some tantrums or things like this, because that's some of the things I regret. I want to be remembered as a guy who did these crazy things on the court. I mean, now social media is everything. So maybe when I'm 50 years old, I could go and still see my videos with some funny things.
Now, he has lost his temper during matches, imploded after making faults and converted break points. Apart from the reckless side, his strength lies in hard courts, and he claims that himself. Hard court in tennis are synthetic courts, like the one at the Rod Laver Arena, and it usually facilitates faster play and more bounce. Now, he's playing more on hard courts, of course, and so does his win percentage. That's more compared to the other surfaces. He knows his way around them. Medvedev's 250th hard court win, in fact, came just last year in September at the US Open. At the Australian Open this year, his semi-finalist the opponent is Alexander Zverev. The two have faced each other 18 times so far. So there is a sense of familiarity. They are hardcore foes. They know each other's tactics, style of play, inside out. Medvedev, though, leads the head-to-head 11-7. Now, Zverev's journey to the semi-finals was grueling, and he survived it. Except for his third-round clash, all his matches extended to at least 4 sets. Zverev's quarter-final match saw him overcome the red-hot Carlos Alcaraz. Zverev's record 85% of success rate on his first serves is what got him through. So he knows how to keep momentum up in long matches. But off court, there seems to be trouble brewing. It hasn't bothered him, at least not just yet, but it could have negative ramifications on him and his career. The strong allegations of domestic abuse from his girlfriend is troublesome to say the least. No evidence found though. His misconduct has put him on probation and he was fined $40,000. Can he shut out all the noise come the semi-finals? Well, either ways, there are two tough battles that we are surely going to enjoy watching.